Hi all. I hope you're all doing great. This video is recorded twice because in my thank you video I already told you guys that I did 15 mommy questions tag, but during that tag I got a call that my daddy, who has been in the hospital for a normal surgery, was not doing good. It was really bad, and we didn't know at this time if he would survive. And still, for now, it's really bad because he's not over, and he's not awake. He can't breathe by himself, so it's really horrible. But we all have a little bit of a hope that he will survive this, and it's getting a little bit better. And the most important thing is that it's not going more worse than it is now. So that's for that part. For all those who follow me on Facebook, and for my friends, so you all know. And now I'm doing the mommy questions tag twice, and I'm gonna start with the first question. How old were you when you became pregnant? I was 18 when I became pregnant. I know I was not that long with my husband together. I guess it was almost a year since when I got pregnant first time. Was it planned? No, it was not planned, because I had work at this time, and it was not planned. Third, how many kids do you want? The fact that I have 3 kids, I don't want another kid. Surely I wish I could have one more girl, or 2 boys and 1 girl, or at least 1 girl, but I think my boys are old now, and I don't want to start from the beginning again. And yeah. Fourth, fears that came with the pregnancy or having a baby. I guess that's the fears all pregnant women have, or in general, women they get pregnant or become parents. Fears that I cannot raise my kid, or I cannot give my kid the love that's deserved, or yeah, can I give my kid all what's need? And yeah, I guess that's the most fears I have, or I had. Fifth, when was the last time you were out without kids or baby? That was definitely a long time ago. I guess it was almost a year, or 8 months, 10 months. I was out alone, and then I went to the cinema, and that was, I don't know, 3.5 hours, and then immediately I went back home. So that was that. It's not a really night out, but it was okay. Sixth, are you a stay-at-home or a working mommy? I'm a stay-at-home mommy, but I worked in some places, but that was not permanent or full-time job. It was just to help out, and it was not something what is would become a permanent work or something. But I love it to be at home, but I also would love to going to work again, because that would give me a little bit back from myself, if you know what I mean. If you are a mommy since 13 years already, and then you have all day long, you have to put all yourself into your kids, into your husband, and yeah, you give all what you have. And when I go to work, I will get a little bit more back from myself, that I can go back to being just Dani or Daniela, and not being the mommy or the housewife or the wife in general. So 7. When your day starts with children. My day starts usually at 6 o'clock in the morning when they have school, and if they are on holidays, like right now, they have one more week left, and then it starts 9, 10 in the morning. It depends when I go to bed, so it depends, but usually when they have school regularly, then it's 6 in the morning. And 8. When does your day end? My day ends normally when I get up in the morning at 6, most of the time 10, 11 at night, or in holidays like now. If you know a friend of me in Facebook, you know that I went to bed really late or early. It's most of the time 2 or 3 a.m. because I couldn't sleep, or I cannot sleep, because my daily routine is out of control. But I have now 1 more week left, so I can go back in my normally routine. So I hope it works, because otherwise it's going to be horrible when my kids are at school or going to school. Then yeah. 9. Daily routine with kids. As I said, I wake up in the morning at 6, getting my kids ready for school, making lunch. After my kids left the house, I have about 1 hour for myself. I go shower, to put my makeup on, do my videos if I want to do a makeup video or something. After that, I go and clean up my house and do laundry and all that stuff. And when my kids at home, either I do a lunch or a dinner. So it's in German, it's mostly so that we eat dinner. When you eat dinner, you eat warm. We eat at lunchtime, and sometimes we ate lunch in the evening, so it's switched a little bit. So it depends how hungry my kids are. So, and then after my kids did their homework, we go out on a playground or something, or go shopping, or anywhere else, so that my kids can have another thinking instead of school and learning and all that stuff. So yeah, it's a bit fun part of the day. And then in the evening, I go into my internet, loading my videos and watching my soaps and all that stuff. And yeah, then it starts all over again tomorrow. 10. How many cars does your family have? We have 1 car. Mostly of the time my husband drives this car, but I have a driver license too, but he needs to get into work. If I have a important appointment, then I drive him to work, and then I have the car for myself the whole day, and that's okay. 11. Your children's favorite food. Well, that's much. Pizza, spaghetti, lasagna. we had today. Ice cream, McDonald's, Burger King, not that good, but tell me one kid who doesn't like McDonald's. It's every time the same. And what else? In Germany it's called Schnitzel, and French fries, all that unhealthy stuff, almost all unhealthy stuff, I would say. If I cook vegetables, then the faces are going down, and they don't eat healthy stuff, so that's a little bit of a problem, but maybe it's change. Finish the sentence. It makes my heart melt to see. That's different things. When my kids come to me and just give me a hug, and if they say I love you mommy, that's the most wonderful thing in the world, what a child or a kid can say to you. I love you. And my heart melts when I see how happy they are when they're laughing, when they're playing, and just have a good time. And I know that my kids are happy, and that's so the overword of all. If my kids are happy and laughing, and or if I see when they make some really big steps forward in school, or when they learn something new, like inline skates, or when they was younger, when they started to riding a bike or something, and yeah, all that stuff, what happy, laughing, the overworld of that all, that makes my heart melt. And 13, where do you go shop for your kids? That is in Germany, C&A, H&M. Then we have a store where you can buy cheaper clothes or toys or something, but I have to say I don't really go, I don't like to go there, because the clothes are cheaper than let's say in CNN or C&A or H&M. But if I wash the clothes, I know 5-6 times, they shrink, and I don't think that's that is normal, because when I buy clothes, either they're growing out the clothes, then it's okay, but I want to have a good quality of the clothes, so that when I buy a t-shirt or a pant or jeans, that at least they fit 2 months or 3 months in it. So it depends how fast they grow, but yeah, at this age they don't grow that fast, like when they are in a yeah, when they're younger. So yeah, it's so that I love to buy cute stuff, but also I want to have to have a good quality, and then I'm good to pay a bit more than less money for that. Yeah. 14. Have you always wanted kids? Yes, I always wanted kids, but I don't want it that soon or that fast. I mean, I wasn't married when I got pregnant, and at least I would have loved to wait until, I don't know, I'm in the 20s or something. But it's okay. I got my oldest boy when I was 18, and his birthday is on Tuesday. No, Thursday. I have so trouble with that day, the day after Wednesday. Oh. And I'm sorry. I thought I was just sneezing, but yeah, it's okay that I got pregnant so soon, because when he's growing up, then I can still have my fun. Instead of go to a club, I go to an oldies party or something. So doesn't matter. I don't know. It doesn't matter when you get kids, if you are 18 or if you are 28. It doesn't matter, because you always have a part of your life where you can enjoy your life, either sooner than later. And yeah, for me it's a bit later, but it's okay. And the last question, 15, best part about being a mom. The best part is that the knowing that I create a human, such a wonderful human being, and as I said, what I created, what came from me and from my husband, and being there for someone who needs you. When someone asks you what is your job, then I can say I'm a mommy, I'm a housewife, I'm a doctor, I'm a teacher, I'm I don't know what else. It's that job include all that single jobs out there, and you have to be everything for your kids. As I said, you have to be a teacher, a doctor when they came, and have something wound. Is that right? Wound. So I don't know. Is that right? So clear it up, please, or let me know. And yeah, you have to be a teacher, because when they are young, or still Lucas, he is 8, he always asks stuff. Sometimes I have to say, please give me a break, because I was so tired about explaining the stuff. But you know, he's 8, he wants to know things, and yeah, and a good part being a mom is to see growing, or your kids growing up. And if I see Mr. Phoenix from Samantha and Jill Sherman, I see Mr. Phoenix looks almost the same like Marcel did when he was in that age. And always when I look the Sherman show, I see Mr. Phoenix, and I look at Marcel. I can just imagine how fast children or kids growing up. It's sometimes too fast, because you have the feeling that you miss something, and that's the same with me. I think I miss something, or it's going too fast for me sometimes. Yeah, and I think the best part, it's what I said before, when they come to you, give you a hug, and just the word saying I love you. That's no other thing can top this. So yeah, I guess that's it. So that was my 15 mommy questions tag. I hope you liked it and you understand what I said. And yeah, excuse me how I look today. I really look horrible, because I really had sleep the last few days. My mommy had her wedding yesterday, and it was so cool until the end. That's another thing about children. You don't know what happened, because yesterday it was my mommy's wedding. All day was okay and funny, and well, kind of funny. I always had thought about my dad, what's with him. And in the end of the wedding, we sat all out there. I had high heels on, and my feet were killing me. So we sat outside, and I just and I said to Lucas if he can pick up something in there, because my purse was still on the chair where I sat, and nobody was there, so I was afraid about my money or about my things what I have in my purse. And then he came back, and I looked at him, and I thought I'd getting a heart attack, because his whole face was covered with blood. And I first thought he ate an ice cream or something with a strawberry juice or something else. And I looked at him, and I just saw that face full of blood, and I just screamed, "What did you do?" And he looked at me, so nothing, why? And then he got in the face with his fingers, and I just saw that measure of blood, and I took him and go through the restaurant and on the woman's bathroom, and until then he was really cool and said, probably he said, "It's my mommy," if his mommy is a little bit crazy. But then he saw himself in the mirror, and then he started to cry. And how? And I was so panicked, because I didn't know where that blood comes from. And then I saw that he have a little hole in the head over there, and as I getting know later, then he probably had hit his face on the window. It was open, and that little edge, he hit his head on the window, and that window pushed then close. Yeah, and all they were sitting in there, they was just wondering, so okay, why is that window closed now, because they didn't see Lucas. And yeah, that was the happy ending of that day, landing in the hospital with my kid, because I wanted to check his head, if that's something broken or something. And now it's not that bad. It was looks really badly than it really was, and just a little hole, and they made something on it that it grows together. But that picture, it burns in my head. My kid really covered in blood, and that was not good at all. And the best thing is, from my uncle, the son, he can't see blood, and obviously he had to follow us, and he looked at Lucas, and he just said, oh my god, and then he went to the men's room, and he came out, and then in the hallway he was he fell down, so he was a little bit under shock too. And then we had two children to care about, and yeah, that was the happy ending of that wedding day. But the day so was okay and really fun, and I'm happy for my mom that she found a nice guy. And yeah, so that's enough from me today. I promised to do a shopping video, but because after that all what came, I couldn't do anything, and I tried to do it next week. I know some of you are interested in my shopping videos, and yeah, and I saw today I reached the 100 subscribers, and I'm so thankful for all. And yeah, well, I did the thank you video, and if you want to see this, then I will have a link below. And yeah, watch my other videos too, and thank you for watching this. Subscribe if you haven't, and yeah, see you soon. Bye.